And we're on.
All right. When we last left our heroes, they had just spoken with several very important figures, each of their own. And now they are after the sacred texts of Nephthys, the god of magic, and are trying to find that have been stolen from the nearby temple. They had received word from a very totally legit halfling named Louis Tuft and such, that perhaps the answers they seek could be found at the Umbral Embrace, a seedy, underbelly-esque tavern, where if anybody were to talk about a score of that magnitude, well, this would be the place. You may begin roleplay.
Look around. So we all know why we're here.
I'm Randir. I lie and steal.
I would say let Randir do the talking, but I think you got it.
Hi, Randir. I lie and steal. All right,
hang on. Let's make an entrance. What does the place look like from the outside, Jeremy?
All right, on the outside, the Umbral Embrace sits kind of stuck up underneath one of the nearby ballasts that keep the city afloat. It's kind of in a hidden, off to the side, discreet location. There's a couple of guards that stand outside, but it looks like that they, for some reason, when they look around or do their patrols, they always seem to avoid looking in the direction of the Umbral Embrace. Perhaps these guards have been, shall we say, tempted not to, as it were.
Encouraged, yes.
Exactly, encouraged not to. Now, as you approach the Umbral Embrace, you see that it shows that the sign outside of the Umbral Embrace shows that of a lady being entwined in darkness. And up ahead, you see that the door itself is made out of olden oak, and even though it is solid and firm, it does look as if it has a bit of rot on it, as if it hasn't been, it doesn't have the most perfect of upkeep. The windows of the Umbral Embrace, if that's what you want to call them, seem to be blackened. Whether this is from some sort of fire that may have happened, or as if that's how they were made / purchased, is unknown to you at this time. It's very dank. It's very dark. It is the shithole of this place.
Oh, it reminds me of home. So basically what you're saying is we'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Can I, to fit in prestidigitation, my clothes black?
If you wish.
Yeah, I'll go for that look. Anyone else want a makeover?
Why does he have shades? It's so dumb.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Oh, come on, it's our little miniatures. We can make them look however we want.
All right, so, who's the first to enter?
Randir.
Well, Randir is here.
What?
I am.
Alright.
No, Varian. You do not roleplay Randir. Randir and Frills are doing something else right now.
But I like to play with balls.
No!
Alright, you son of a bitch. Let's do this. We'll walk in together.
You just walk in together?
I'll walk in, to the front.
If Randir's not here, then Iranimon will go in first.
Yep, I'll let Iranimon be the meat shield. I'll take the first hit.
Alright, so you open the door and you enter the Umbral Embrace. What you see is that, as bad as it looked on the outside, it looks even worse on the inside. There's hardly any light. There's unknown things going on in corners that you'd rather not investigate. However, you do see that this place is rather packed, considering the well, as soon as you walk in, you hear a voice, a gruff dwarven voice. Oh, over here for your order if you need it. And over here you see you see a one-eyed, bearded dwarf who seems to have an enormous spittoon behind him, which he seems to be using fervently. Another notable people that you're able to spot within the area is down to your bottom left. You see a man of pretty impressive armor. He has red hair, and he carries on his back 2 great swords, which is, well, uncommon, to say the least. Now, as you kind of train your eyes across the bar, or the area, you see the woman that, well, you guys don't know this, but this is the woman that Ranveer was preventing the party from getting looted from. And as you move your eyes across, you're able to make out only those 2 people from your current position. Where do you go?
You're standing in the doorway all day around them?
Our mouse is being problematic.
I'm gonna walk slowly towards the barkeep.
All right. You want me to move you there, or?
Yeah, I'll let you move me.
All right. You approach the bartender. He looks at you, kind of up and down. Nice dress. What can I get you?
Looking for some information, actually. Who would I speak to?
Yeah, I bet you are, Twinkle Toes. Everybody's looking for information.
Indeed.
And that's a question I can answer there, Sonny. Look in the back. You'll find what you're looking for.
What did you ask him? Oh.
I'm keeping an eye on Elizabeth and anybody else I happen to be able to see as I head over to Jorlin Isle.
Yeah. You're looking towards the heavily armored man with red hair and 2 great swords?
Yes, I am, good sir.
All right. That's what you're doing. That's what Warsaw is doing.
Unless he starts to look like, I hate you and want you to die.
He doesn't seem to respond as you walk towards him. He seems to be kind of kicked back with his arms crossed, with his eyes closed, but you know he's not unaware of your presence. He seems to be thinking to himself, kind of just more or less brooding. Cedrus Markov and Dragog Gutnet, what do you 2 do?
Let's see.
Dragog, realizing that this is a situation of great, not his expertise, will stand in the back and look intimidating, and by that will fail at the second part. And he'll just stand in the back.
Scary.
Super scary. Look at me with my 10 strength. So strong.
You don't want to explore or do anything?
Is this corner that's not really occupied by anybody?
Well, do you look around, Cedrus?
Yeah, I'm going to look around for some place to set up and offer general medical aid to anybody that needs it.
All right, so you walk over here, and then you immediately, your eye turns to an individual in the back corner over here. This man, whose blow-up image is not showing up, which makes me a very mad, bad panda. Give me a second, I'm going to go find it. Damn it. I had his picture ready. I really can't describe the picture. That's why I really wanted to show. And it's missing now.
Is it the one on his miniature?
Shit, where did I find that? Well, this sucks.
can zoom in on it. I mean, show the audience. Yep. See, guys, in the audience, that's what it looks like.
It looks like the network that we're using for Hamachi is full.
Yes, it is.
Found it.
Are you...
Well, bam. Okay, pull over.
What's your name on Hamachi?
That's what you see, Cedric. The man is covered with different skulls. Okay, scroll over the man right here with your mouse.
All right. Yep.
Is it popping up for you?
There it is.
See, question mark currently.
Well, that's fine. Too much time spent. I'll just
Okay.
describe it. See it? All right. Man's covered in skulls. On his plate mail armor, he has kind of a hood around it. He has an enormous great maul at his side. You recognize the symbols of Gorum on his body.
What did you say about the server variant?
What is your name on it?
Grunbeld, Grunbeld.
It shows that you're logged into it.
Huh.
And signed on.
Let me try connecting to map tools then.
Says you're connected.
Yay, that's good.
And the man is not looking at a random.
All right. Because it looks an awful lot like a random. Well, he looks like a friendly individual. So, approach.
All right. Dragog, are you logging in?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's connected.
loading.
Connecting.
All right, I'll let you load up. Okay, now let me get back to a Warsaw. All right, Warsaw, what do you ask the man? The bartender.
Well, ask him. Has he had anyone come through here lately looking to sell anything? Yeah. I'm interested.
Barkeep laughs to himself.
I flash him a little. Sorry.
He goes, you're going to get yourself killed acting that way. Have I seen anyone coming through here looking to sell something? Well, of course I have, you daft boy. What do you think all the fences come? Come on now. That's all you're getting from me.
Is he within earshot of a randomo?
No, he's way over there.
Sorry, I didn't hear what Jeremy said. Jeremy, what did he say?
You didn't hear any of that?
No, I heard some of what you said, but then a variant talked over you.
Well, I said, he's pretty much telling you you're going to have to go look for the information yourself. He isn't going to sell out anybody here.
Okay. Wasn't asking him to sell anyone out. I was just looking for something, but all right. Thanking today. All right. Can go do someone else.
Okay. Aranimal, you approach the man with two great swords.
Yep.
All right, do you say anything or do you just stand there?
No, I take a seat.
Say again?
I just take a seat.
All right, as you take a seat, the man opens one of his eyes, looks at you, does a quick checkout, and then closes his eyes once again.
I figured.
Now that you've gotten closer, you notice the man has a couple of scars on his cheek, A couple on what you can see through his armor of his skin. Got a couple of scars there. And he is massively built.
How massively?
Well, give me a profession soldier check real quick.
Loading the embrace as we speak.
22, Jeremy.
All right. With a 22, as you investigate this man, you see that his strength is so much so that not only can he wield one great sword, but he could wield both of them, each in an individual hand, with the same skill that you would wield Witch Hunter. Mechanically speaking, you believe his strength to be somewhere of that between 26 to 30. If not more.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not a chatty Cathy.
Okay. All right, Sloz. I believe you were looking for some drugulins. Some drugs.
I assumed this is the bar, this line right here. Of characters?
Yep.
No.
Oh.
That's outside.
Oh.
Following
I'm
the
not
rest
going
of
to
you.
get booze. I'm not going to get any booze there. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can get booze there. Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to Dragog,
I don't know, Ranger can make you feel better than booze.
All right, Sloz, what do you do? All right, well, you walk over here, and you can't see where there's anybody obviously selling, but you do recognize Meridian, your Gothwan priestess.
Sluz, never met her.
Oh, shit. Well, you see you see quite an attractive woman in the vestigial robes of Ergothua, which you are familiar with Ergothua because you have 2 devout of her in your party, so. But you do not see anyone that perhaps is selling anything that you're looking for. And then all of a sudden you hear a gruff dwarven voice say, "Hey, you daft fool, not that way. When I say the back, I mean the back."
Well, I want to look over here. Anyways.
Yep, you see a very voluptuous woman that seems to have several herbs and other unmentionable things behind the table she's sitting at. Perhaps that is the person that you are to go to.
Underwear. Hello?
Oh, yes. In the very back, you can just make out what you barely recognize to be a tiefling. And he seems to be sitting about he's taking great lengths not to be noticed by anyone.
That's kind of the direction I was going to walk in. Oh.
Do I like... And the,
Oh, God.
Right. After asking such a brazen question, she replies with, "I like my ale hot." All right,
That's
so
some game you got there, Shade. That's
4 arms
wow.
and wings. Wow. It's like Planescape all over again. like the city of Sigil.
Okay. All right, next we have Dragog Gutnist. Not had a chance to do anything yet. All right, Dragog, what do? You approach the bar and you see a very gruff-looking, one-eyed dwarf says, what can I get you?
Hello. I'd like to see if you got any of that fungus beer. I'm a little homesick.
He smacks the bar table, and out pops a bottle. He kicks it up with his other foot, catches it, and makes you a drink. There you go, lad.
I take you kindly.
That'll be 4 silver.
Dragog is thankful for another service. We'll leave down 6 silver. 2 is a tip. And we'll begin eagerly and enthusiastically chugging away at the fungus beer. Enunciating loudly the gulps. Oh, that's pretty good. Could have had another.
Sure thing. He makes you another one. Hands it to you.
Another. Dragog throws down 4 silver in payment and proceeds to chug even more enthusiastically, becoming louder and louder with each gulp.
Oh, God. Make me a fort save, bro.
We got an easy mark.
Fort save, Dragog.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Get sunk off your ass.
Okay.
Oh.
So the natural 20, not only does that not even phase you, but you want some more.
Oh, I'd like another. That's pretty good. Reminds me of that time I found that pretty girl in the lowlands. She tasted good. Me and the water split her right down the middle. I made a wish.
And he didn't even cook her.
And the dwarf smiles a bit at this and nods as if impressed and hands you another drink. All right, who's next?
Did Phil get his thing? Yeah, I think Phil should be.
Phil? All right, so Phil. Where are you, Phil? There you are. All right, Phil. Or rather, Cedrus.
Alright. And I said, sir, do you mind if I ask how you got the skulls on your armor?
The man looks up from the text in which he was reading, which appeared to be the holy text of Gorum. He looks up, and you can't see his face through the shrouds of his armor and hood. And then he says, an interesting question. How do you think they got there?
I'd have to guess that they're each enemy that you vanquished in combat.
Well, at least you're not as dumb as you look.
I want to wear the clothes of my trade.
Say that again.
I like to wear the clothes of my trade.
Then it seems we are cut from the same cloth, you and I. I do enjoy to be basted in the blood of my enemies. Sit. Perhaps we can share stories of destruction and death.
I'll sit down.
All right, and one of the nearby waitresses, he says, you! 2 drinks! What kind? Do not ask me questions! And the waitress wanders away, unsure what to order for him. Okay. Anything else you want to ask him while you're waiting on the drink, Cedrus?
Do you know of a person named Alexandria Dove?
It looks like you got some balls on you, Spindley. course I know who Alexandria the Graceless is. She fancies herself one of the most powerful dark champions in these parts. We'll see what happens whenever I meet her on the field of battle.
Field of battle? Like a bar?
Yeah, they'll drink. Yeah.
It's like Indiana
I
Jones.
thought.
Gotcha.
Do you say anything, Fenris?
I'll chuckle and say I was actually thinking of marrying her.
Oh, I can tell I'm going to like you, friend. You'd rather fuck the snake in the eye than rather do combat with it, wouldn't you?
Yep.
All right, make me a knowledge religion check real quick.
Right. Skill.
You realize that this man is not a cleric of Gorum. He is, in fact, an anti-paladin of Gorum.
Good
And
times.
dark sigils on his body seem to swirl and with meaning. And now you can understand why he wants to meet Alexandria on the field of battle so badly. All right, who's next?
Yeah, I'll go. I was actually planning to walk up to the woman at the table in front of me who I don't know. So, not trying to metagame or anything, but I'm interested in talking with her.
All right, Warsaw, you approach an unerringly attractive woman. She wears the unholy vestments of Urgothua, the Pallid Princess, and she seems to have most of her face hidden.
May I speak with you?
Is that what you asked her?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I should have said
Right,
that.
Well, you said it. Yeah, go ahead.
May I speak with you?
She looks up and says, "You may do what you wish. No one's stopping you."
Not in my head. I was wondering, do you come to this place often? It's not. I'm not trying to trip her up.
Abandoned thread. Abandoned thread.
Yes.
Oh my God. So you come here often? That's like the oldest pickup line. God damn it.
Exactly. God. You know. Just.
This is why Jeremy.
I quit role playing.
This is why Warsaw is single.
I can't say anything that doesn't get taken out of context. Can I take everything I say out of context?
I want to fuck you in the eye, says Cedric.
Alpha as fuck.
Alpha as fuck.
No, that's still beta. Alpha just does it.
True, that really hinges on whether he does it or not.
No,
Especially
Alpha
if he-
just does it.
It's true.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Continue. You ask her if she comes here.
To start a conversation. Yeah.
He looks up. She looks up and says, "What a fresh and invigorating way to speak to a woman. Yes, I do in fact come here often."
Pleasure. I may introduce myself. My name is Warsaw, and I was looking for someone that's may be able to help me find something in this place. I'm not from around here.
That depends on what you seek, stranger.
Well, take a seat. Can I buy you a drink first, or, I'm just, trying to make her, trust me, I guess is the best way to put it. 'Cause
you can buy me whatever you like.
Okay. I'll order a drink for her.
And the waitress asks you, what would you like?
What would you like? I ask her whatever she wants. Yeah.
She looks up and she simply says, that's not how the game is played. Take a guess.
I'm trying to think how my character would take a guess at this.
Get her a milk.
What? Oh, God.
Can I attempt a fortune-telling roll to make a guess?
Can you use cheater magic to cheat? No, you cannot.
All right, very well. Wine, Elvin, some sort of wine. Give me some that type of wine in this world, Jeremy. I don't know.
Well, you say, how about wine? And she says, or the waitress rather says, we don't serve wine here, sir.
Ah. What sort of...
And then you hear laughter coming from across the table. She says, get me a simple ale. The waitress says, as you wish, ma'am. And she kind of walks away, and they exchange a knowing feminine nod to each other.
So, I did not catch her name.
She didn't give it.
I know. That's my way of asking.
Wait,
unless
what?
That's what I said. I didn't catch her name.
Oh, you're saying... Oh, okay. You didn't catch me. Then she responds by saying, that is because I did not give it. My name is Meridian.
Pleasure to meet you, Meridian. As you can tell, I'm a little out of place here. I'm just trying to find something for a friend of mine. I was told to look here.
Interesting. Well, what is this thing you're looking for?
It's a text of a holy text of a temple of Nephis. Have you heard of anything like?
Of course, I've heard of Nephis.
No,
and as for his text, the holy text of Nephis should be in his temple, should they not?
Yeah, come on, Warsaw. Tell her what you're not supposed to look it out.
Varian, shut up. It's possible, but I heard that someone might be selling a replica, and I wish to acquire it for myself.
I see. I have heard of no such sale.
Who would be the person to ask about such things? Do you know?
There are many people in this area, in this place that you may speak to. I am simply not one of them.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose I've imposed on you enough. I will have to continue. Are we off the stream?
Oh, there we go. We're back. All right. Anyway. All right. Continue, Warthor.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I was hoping to find it here, but perhaps I'll have to ask around a little bit more. I don't know where to look, though. Just sort of talking, you know. I don't really know what to say to her anymore.
She's just amused watching you struggle. Like a cat may watch a mouse freak out. Alright, so we're going to leave Warsaw in the sailboat sinking. And let's go back to Aranimum. Alright, Aranimum.
I was gonna say though, if we're making a sequence of our party members hitting on this chick, I would like to make the third.
Okay.
I'm doing some mighty fine sitting here.
You just sitting there?
I'm just sitting there. Unless I can hear Warsaw failboating, in which case I'm chuckling.
You cannot hear him sailboating. The man continues to sit there as well. Apparently he is also not a chatty Cathy. Two very silent people just sitting there. We're both pretty strong.
So how about them bears?
Oh, God. All right. Are you going to say anything to him, Bavarian?
Not yet.
Random? Okay. All right.
I'm just making sure that I have an eye on Elizabeth as well.
You're making sure you have a what?
An eye on Elizabeth.
Oh, as well. Okay, I got you. All right. That's a random one. Now we're going to go to Slazmaka. Elizabeth will facepalm and just beckon you over, annoyed. Yes, what do you need? Hurry up, you fool, I don't have all day. Poisons, huh? I got plenty of those. Which kind you looking for? Alright, she busts out a little pouch full of herbs and spreads them out in front of you. Alright, this is all I got that I was able to smuggle past. Check it out. Alright, this is fine. You see that she has... Alright. She has a green liquid, which is labeled as Serpent's Kiss. She has a black liquid. Black liquid that is marked as... has some black lotus poison. And the third bottle that she has in front of her is a red powder. That does not have a... It does not have a label on it. All right, we'll make a knowledge, alchemy check. All right, with 39, you recognize this as Lovely Maiden's Embrace. That is going to be a praise. All right. 28, you go, that's fairly valuable. You'd be able to pay $1,500 for that, and that'd be a fair price. And then she kind of looks annoyed at you for the lovely maidens, for the red powder. The middle one, the Black Lotus, is about 600 gold for the amount that she's offering, and the one all the way to the left, Serpent's Kiss, is only worth about 300 gold. Now that she's seeing that you've eyed them for a minute, she says, all right, well, hurry up. You want one or not? Guards could come in at any second. Okay, are you telling her this in character? I mean...
More
confused. Okay, so you... It's 2,400 gold total. It's 2,400 gold total by all three. She's like, 2,400. I guess it's a fair price. You want me to make a profit or not? $3,000. You think you're the only one that knows how to make them? Yeah, you could make all that you want. No, wait, back cards. Well, then why don't you use it? Why do you purchase these for me at all? Look, you got to make the deal or not. 3,000 or they go away. Hurry up. She kind of does a little puff thing. Or she puts them away. She pulls out a couple of them. All I've got is mushrooms. They are, in fact, hallucinogenic. She's not trying to trick you. They are worth about 200 gold pieces. Fair enough. All right, I got 2 doses here. Boom. No. She had 2 doses. She didn't much. Yeah. All right, next we have our peace session. What do we have? We have Dragog.
Dragog, loaded up with a couple more fungus beers, spies him a pretty little weird-looking lady, but nobody said that his standards weren't all over the place. So, Dragog stands up, knocking his stool to the floor, waltzes over to the scary, pretty-looking lady. Let's see, where is she?
Is she the one that I'm sitting with?
Yes.
Well, I do know how to handle this situation.
Wrong way to go.
Knocking over the stuff.
Oh, God!
What?
Wrong way to go.
That's
I
not a
didn't hear that.
lady. That's not a lady.
Yeah, do it. It'll be hilarious.
Where's the lady? Where?
We're in ship.
Where all white women at?
Oh,
Where all the white women at?
Jurgog kind of looks at the whatever that was for a second and just realizes, wait a minute.
I'm not that drunk yet.
I'm not that drunk. Walks up to Meridian and says, well, hello, hot stuff. How would you like to come back to my ship and make some quarter orcs? While he makes a pelvic thrust motion in her direction.
Give Greg eyes a look.
Oh my God! Make me a diplomacy check.
Done.
Give me about a moment.
Press F7.
Fuck, I don't have anything in diplomacy. Okay, come on, best gods.
Charisma. Add your charisma.
Yeah. I want this either to be a terrible success or a terrible failure. I don't want anything in the middle. Aww.
Which is why you got something in the middle.
Dang it.
All right.
She might have low standards. Who knows?
Well, this is what happens. Yes, you pelvic thrust towards her going, how would you like to make some quarter orcs? Oh, yeah. She's kind of taken aback by your abruptness. She kind of laughs to herself and says, well, aren't you a brave fellow? But other than that, she kind of offers you a seat to sit next to her.
Dragog?
Trying to figure out how to pelvic thrust and sit down at the same time. You managed
I
it?
look at him and I say, I suggest you mind your manners here, or you will find out one of my new spells, Black Tentacles of Forced Spiked Intrusion.
Oh, that's no way to talk in front of a lady.
That was to you, Dragog.
Exactly.
Well, growling with entertainment, at least.
Oh my God!
Hey, Jeremy. That was worth some XP for your dog there.
50 experience points, Chagog. That's no way to talk in front of a lady.
How much?
50. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, my body was not ready for that. That was... oh, man.
That was great.
That was ridiculous.
That was mad props for that, Dragog. Delivery is what really clinched it.
That's no way to talk in front of a lady. All right. As you sit down, Dragog, pelvic thrusting to your seat, she can't help but smile at that statement. And then she says, so, what brings an orc like you into a place like this?
Oh, I'm here with some of my friends on a floating ship. We's here to do some secret stuff. Yeah, know what I mean. Real important.
She says,
Cover
secrets.
my-
Love secrets. What's the secret?
Covering my face.
Oh, I don't know. But tell what? What do you need? I'm trying to talk to this beautiful lady here until you interrupted. What do you need, Cypress? Or no, you ain't set. Wait a minute. Warsaw.
Oh, God. Anyway, she asked you, what is all the secrets about?
I don't know if I can say anything. The boys might get a little angry. And always
You
as
might-
hard as that, it all comes.
Well, would you rather them be angry or you get lucky? She says.
A smile from ear to ear flashes across Dragog's face.
Giant yellow teeth and all.
Yes. But then the smile turns upside down as he turns to Warsaw, and then turns back, and he says, I don't know, Warsaw might make me hurt pretty bad. He's a bit of a meanie sometimes.
What?
Don't get up noses. It's very pretty, but there's the only friends I got.
I thought I was your friend, Dragog. This is how you talk about
You just
in front of a
my
lady?
friend. You just my friend. But I don't know. You can get pretty scary sometimes.
Well,
Like
I just
that
cover my eyes with my hand, shake my head. Oh, man. Well, Dragog, since you've already half spilled beans, why don't you just chat with this fine lady here? Meridian, you'll have to excuse me. I apologize. I'm sure Dragog here can keep you entertained through the evening.
All right, so do you get up?
Off.
Do you give up and leave?
Dragog kind of like put himself in here, so there's like...
I swooped in and totally stole your babe.
Whatever.
That's okay.
My
Not
game is yeah, exactly. My game is just too powerful.
No one can resist the Dragog.
I will never forget that. I will never forget that line for the rest of my life. Swear to God. I walk up to her and ask, "Hey, hot stuff, want to go back to my floating airship and make some quarter orcs? Pelvic thrust, pelvic thrust." Oh my God. Anyway, so whenever Warsaw gets up and leaves, Meridian leans in and says, "Well, now that the stick in the mud is gone, why don't we play a game?"
Oh,
Do you like games?
Oh, I guess I do.
Well, then here's the game. I challenge you to a drinking contest.
Oh, yes, sure.
The winner tells the loser tells the other one a secret.
Oh, you got yourself a deal, pretty one.
All right, we're gonna get back to Dragog some other time. Okay. Next we have Cedrus Markov.
3 days later, Dragog wakes up in an alley without his clothes and several tattoos that he did not forget.
She's undead. She can't get drunk.
Dragog does not know this.
I understand. That's why I said poor Dragog.
But maybe he can last long enough for someone that does know that to come and find him.
Oh, you're cheating.
There would be me or Randomum. And Randomum is having a staring contest.
I'm not staring at
And
her.
I'm talking to someone.
Or does that mean you can't make quarter orcs?
I can make quarter works. I just need to find a half.
Cedrus' turn.
A half work rate.
You're already in a committed relationship with the shopkeeper. You shouldn't be cheating on him like that.
Oh, God.
No, I'm in a foreign relationship.
I don't think he would appreciate that.
He might get jealous.
He seems like the jealous
Then my sugar daddy better keep the bling flowing.
Oh, God. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Holy fuck.
I'm sorry for interrupting whoever's next.
BRB as well.
This is a common occurrence.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You just got outgamed by an orc.
Well, He had a damn good line. I have to give him credit. I don't care what anyone says, but that was a damn good line. If I was an orc, I would be impressed by that. Yeah. Like, honestly, if you walked up to another orc and said that, it would be on. Right there on top of the table.
Right on the table. We would break that table with the power of our Nookie and then move to another table. By the end of the night, the bar would be razed to the ground. And there would be nothing left of that building.
So, what were you saying, Shane? Wow.
Why don't you clean them off then and stop bitching?
Yeah, this really isn't my kind of place. You know why she said hot, right?
How about a little walking on the green side, eh?
I'm sure whatever secret you tell her will be something trivial.
Yeah, it will be. Don't worry. I don't remember enough of the plot, and neither does Dragog.
Exactly.
It's gonna be about socks.
Okay, lean in. You beat me at the drinking, so I'll tell you a secret. I've got a buddy named Banjo. Would you like to meet Banjo?
Well, first you have to lose. I mean, if you keep rolling nat 20s, it could take a whole night.
It's true.
You could be like, starting to suspect you're not really human because there's more alcohol than blood in you.
I'm drinking, not done yet. Done drink.
Yeah.
Done drunk. Drink. Drunk.
See, any other race except a half-orc just wouldn't work. Just the way, the mannerisms and the talking, something about being a half-orc just makes it funny, better, whatever.
I agree. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that actually makes it a lot harder to talk.
Yeah, the thing is, I try to keep it to a point where it's crazy and, enunciative, but still actually, you can tell what I'm saying. That
exactly.
goes to the point where you could not tell what I'm saying. I have a hard enough time talking as is.
Yeah, you would just get mush mouth.
Yeah, see. Yeah, it's true. You guys aren't. Oh.
that was cruel, Shane. I approve.
I'm not here to pick up women.
That's good.
And accurate.
I want dirty milk in a clean mug. Oh, what is my move with this guy?
Take out the chef hat, put it on.
I don't think that's going to impress Mr. Swordsy here.
Probably not, since he's not, well, it's unlikely that he's a member of the Secret Chef's Guild.
Probably.
Maybe it will.
I'm not staring at anybody, you little fuckwit. I am simply sitting quietly, and I'm not even looking at him. I'm just sitting down at a table with somebody else who doesn't suck, because I don't usually get that opportunity hanging around with you fucks.
And you're also not doing anything, so it's pretty much the same as always.
And
Yeah,
yet I'm still being more successful than you. Which, again, par for the course.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do something at the very least.
What makes you think I'm not?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jeremy.
Welcome back.
Please continue your conversation with this strange individual.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, might as well try. I'm going to, after we have a nice chuckle about me wanting to fuck the snake instead of fighting it, I'm going to turn to him, get a bit more serious, even though you can't really see my face, and say, I have a opponent that I think would be even better than Alexandria.
The man leans in, interested.
Do you know if anybody named Arcadum?
The man looks up. Sounds like a girl's name.
It's... What was he? So I can't say it.
Pseudo.
He's a dragon.
Just say
Dragon, huh?
He... You notice how the sky went black for a while there?
Yeah, when Saren Ray died.
Yeah. I have reason to believe that he's the one responsible for that.
He killed a god, did he?
That's what I'm thinking.
That would be a worthy opponent. If I was able to challenge the gods, I would have done them a long time ago. Something tells me that the reason that you're talking about this so nonchalantly is that you haven't found a way to kill him yourself.
Not yet, but we're currently searching for a way. And it is true we are in... Me and my companions are in need of allies. Because we feel that when we finally fight them, because it will happen at some point. In fact, I think Warsaw has a clock still.
Yes, 7 years and... Let's see. 300... No. About, 1 month off the 7 years.
Okay. We have reason to believe that he'll return to this world and About 7 years. One of my companions has a clock that gives you a more precise time. And in that time, we will be getting ready for him. I personally would enjoy fighting by your side, and I'm sure that someone else that I'm friends with would greatly appreciate, at the very least, your armor.
So you want to enlist the help of one of Gorham's champions? Is that so?
Yes, I do.
Well then, as he then gets serious. What are your supplies? How many men do you have? Do you have a base of operations?
Currently, it is us 7, the crew for our flying ship, the Broken Chastity, as well as the random ally here and there. We are just starting our search, and I realize that it's a bit early to request your aid. However, I would like to, if at all possible, request it at a future date when we possibly have more people, including a base of operations.
Well, instead of wandering around like chickens with your heads cut off, if I were a wise man, I'd say that'd be the first thing on my list to do. You need a stronghold. You need a place for people to flock to. If you don't have that, then you're just rambling madmen walking through the streets.
We do have a couple of places that may work. And let's see, is there any way that I can contact you when we get the base of operations set up properly? Or would I just have to consider myself lucky to meet you here again?
You know, I mostly kill people I meet. But I like you. So I'll tell you what. You want to find me? Go where there's bloodshed, and lots of it. As soon as I get done here, I just got done killing a bunch of demons, so they call themselves. I myself am heading to the great war going on in the south. There's about to be quite a bit of bloodshed there.
Out of character, is that the Bandit King?
Yep.
In character, what a coincidence! We actually have to go talk to the Bandit King as well.
Say that again, Phil. I didn't catch that.
What a coincidence! We'll be going to the Bandit King as well. Perhaps I'll meet you there.
Maybe you don't want to meet me there. It depends on which side you're going to be fighting on.
We currently are searching for a side.
Alright, and right there, pause that, next person in line.
Does Ranamon want to take a turn at any point, or just sit there?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, I got a few questions here. I'm not looking for like any appraise type thing, but just at a quick glance, do his swords look rusted or great?
They are in perfect condition.
Yeah. Any other gear that looks particularly impressive? Just,
Everything
get from a glance.
Yeah, everything he is wearing is most obviously masterwork.
Okay, what's he drinking?
Ale.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can make this work. Hopefully it doesn't fail completely. Flipping a coin, or trying to, a platinum coin, to the barkeep.
You flip the coin through the air. It bangs off the bar, and the bartender, whose back was to the coin, moves with a superhuman speed because he will never let money fall to the floor. Catches it in midair. And what of that be, sir?
I just nod to the fighter here.
The bartender nods, knowingly.
Flip another one to Jor Lanile.
Uh-huh.
And say that's for drinks for a few weeks here. Have any story you care to tell about those scars?
The man then opens his eyes. Picks up the coin. Puts it down again. Looks at you. And kind of says, "You want to hear about my scars, huh?"
Only if you're willing to talk.
Huh. That's a strange way to approach someone, but it's better than a knife or a sword in my back. All right, I'll tell you a tale. This one, and he points to the one on his right cheek, right above his jawline. This one right here, me and my mates, surrounded by these strange creatures. I heard they're from that damn Wizards Guild, whatever. These creatures, they're made of blackened iron. I can't even describe them. They came at us. For why they attacked us, I still don't know to this day. Probably had something to do with the wizard in our party. I don't know. We were escorting this man, right? We were escorting him down the road past the Boric, down past Dalton. And these things came out of nowhere. They cut down 3 of me lads before I had a chance to tell them to get the swords out. I went into the fray, smashing them, hitting them as hard as I could. I downed one of them, turned to the next one, parried with him, knocked him on what I assumed to be his ass anyway. And as I was standing over him, about to finish him off, his friend, the one I had just smashed, stood up good as new, cut me across my cheek. This scar right here, this came from dealing with the Wizards Guild. He ends the story.
Random nods appreciatively. No one down here. If someone were looking to find some people who don't want found, you know where I might be able to find someone to point me to?
Well, there's lots of places for someone to hide here. I know a couple of things. Who you're looking for exactly?
We'll call him a friend, is looking for something that somebody stole. He could tell you more about it than I can.
Looking for something that somebody stole. If I had a platinum piece every time I heard that.
I'll toss some other platinum piece.
As you toss him another one, he nods. Nice to see you talk the right kind of language, friend. All right. Well, your dumb friend, who we can hear, as he then kind of smiles to himself, he carries himself as a wizard. I assume he's looking for the stolen Nephthys text. Now, I don't know exactly who has him, but I know that someone in here that does.
And toss him another platinum piece.
The man nods again. I think there's only one person your friends haven't talked to. Maybe that's where you should start.
Ranamon will nod. Put one more platinum piece on the table. And head over to Slaw's.
And he'll pick it all up. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. That depends on who's asking.
MD.
That's an interesting surname. What the fuck? The man sits there silent. I think I'm good on that, Doctor. If it's all the same to you, Doc, I'd rather keep myself the way I am. But thanks for your offer. All right, after Slaws. Oh. Oh. Oh, God.
I've got this lovely snake oil that would do you a lot of good things.
All right,
I'm going to, before he speaks, I'm going to motion to Slash and say, this is one of the companions I was talking about. He does know his stuff when it comes with making people better.
And exploding them.
The anti-paladin doesn't look very impressed and says, his voice annoys me. But you say he's one of your companions, huh?
Yes.
The anti-paladin grips his great maul.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you do, Cedrus.
Okay. I'm going to see what Slash does first.
What are you laughing at, Jeremy?
I'll just love splitting the party.
Spit kind of blinks. What? I'd rather you not destroy my tables. The anti-paladin stands.
I'm going to stand as well. Just in case.
The anti-paladin looks a bit disappointed and sits down. I was really hoping to see what he had. Nope.
I don't
Okay.
think it meant what you wanted it to mean.
All right. After Slaz's turn is who are we next? Here at. Who's after Slaz?
I think we're up to Warsaw.
Warsaw.
You can... I was going to approach the last guy.
Oh, okay. Then we'll go back to Dragog then.
Before I did that, I had a thought as I was leaving and, in between all this time. Just going to, if it's not too much trouble, detect magic and just scan the area. See what's magical in this place.
Well, you see, there are magic items that some of the people are carrying. You sense that there is a large amount of magic coming from this gentleman up here.
That confirms what I thought, and I'll just approach him then.
All right.
Greetings.
Greetings yourself. I'm busy.
It's business that I would like to speak with you about.
What business did you possibly have with me?
Buying and selling's kind.
I ain't got nothing to sell.
Do you know who does?
I might.
I take out, gold piece. Actually, no. Platinum. I toss it to him.
He catches it. I know a friend who has a friend who knows a friend who knows a bartender who knows his friend.
Oh, excellent. Would you make an introduction to this person for me? I'm looking to possibly purchase some rare antiques.
Not a chance in the abyss am I going to introduce you to anybody.
Why is that?
Because that's not how this works. You looking to buy something, you got to go to the seller.
Fair enough. How do we want to do this?
It depends on what you're looking for.
As I said, some rare antiques. Texts, actually. As you can see, I'm not exactly a warrior. I'm a scholar. I'm looking for
A
books.
scholar, huh? What kind of scholar?
Information. Yeah. Rare things, you understand. Things that may not
Well, he
necessarily...
he asked what kind of scholar you were.
Magics, of course.
Oh, so you a wizard, huh?
I am, if I may say so, a moderately powerful one.
And how powerful would you say that you are? Moderately, huh? No.
Yeah. But, like I said, I'm interested in magical texts, things of that nature that could give me more knowledge. You wouldn't happen to have any such things that you might recommend for me?
I do. I recommend the Wizards Guild.
Oh, but you see, they're such sticklers sometimes, and I was hoping that perhaps I might find something here, something that might be of help to me. Learning.
Go to a
Toss
library.
Another platinum. Sorry, I forgot. Toss some platinum.
Well, friend. Looking for scrolls? You looking for spells?
Tomes. I'm looking for rare magical manuscripts, tomes, that sort of thing. I'll put a stack of 5 platinum on the table. I know it takes...
You put how much?
5 platinum.
He looks at this, looks up at you, says, all right, so let's cut to the chase.
That would be refreshing.
You're looking for something that belongs to the all-seeing eye, are you not?
I just tap my tattoo with one finger.
Oh, okay. A devout, I see.
I nod.
Nope. Don't know where those are.
anything that you can tell me would be very appreciated. I, slide the 5 a little bit closer to him.
He takes them.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend that you don't speak to the Hierophant before you come here looking for him.
The Hierophant?
Oh, I'm sorry. He kind of does a little thing. Whatever it is your priests call themselves. He mispronounced it on purpose.
Oh. You're talking about some guy in the church. Oh, I'm here on my own behalf, looking for these.
You know, kid, if I believed every story I heard when they walked in here spouting it, I'd be a dead man.
I can assure you I mean you no harm. I'm just simply trying to find something for myself.
Roll sense motive. Roll sense
Okay.
motive.
Let's see, what's my sense? Lovely. Because I had no chance of possibly making it.
You sense that this man is, he could know where all these things are, but you sense that he knows that you were talking with the higher-ups in the church. And it doesn't seem like he's willing to spill the beans, so to speak.
So I have no chance whatsoever. Gotcha. Oh, well. Thank you for your time, then. Mr. What's your name?
None of your damn business.
Well, Mr. None of Your Damn Business, I'll be seeing you. I'll head back to the bar.
Okay.
Walking past Aranimam and whatnot, not, giving any sign that I know them. Except Dregog, he probably saw me talking to Dregog.
Dregog can't help but go, hi! Or actually probably frown at you. Alright, so
Wave.
next after Warsaw is Drugog Gutnik.
Drugog is filled with fiery anticipation at the prospect of a drinking game.
Alright, so several tankards are brought over, and you begin your game. Alright, this is how this works, Drugog. You both are knocking back drinks as fast as possible. So, this is how it's going to work. The DC Fortitude save starts at 15, and it raises by 1 for every round. So, let's begin. Roll a Fortitude save. Oh!
That's an inauspicious start.
You start to get a little bit woozy and tipsy. So after the first drink, apparently the ones you've had earlier,
They're
They're
catching up.
yeah, catching up with you. All right, the next round.
Duh.
You suck.
Oh, you're just and she's like, already you're on the ropes? Uh-oh, looks like that secret will be mine. All right, last chance, Dragog.
Oh!
Finally.
You gained your second win as you let out a mighty belch.
I was just playing.
You're such a tease. All right, roll the next one. Oh yeah, now you're kicking them back. Chugga 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 chugga. All right, next.
The random mom is just laughing at him.
Did I ever say, maybe when we come back to my ship, I can sing you the song of the orcs.
Of the orcs.
The ladies love the orc song.
Get those bitches orc songs.
They love orc songs.
Bitches
love orc song.
All right, roll again. Oh, the next one gives you the final finishing blow, and you fall back. And she goes, "Oh my! It looks like you're down for the count. So, what's the
We
secret?"
took 7 drinks.
What's the secret? As she leans in playfully.
My secret. I might have forgot. Yeah. What kind of secret do you want to know? I don't know too many secrets, actually. And I feel if I did, I just forgot most of them.
She says any secret will do.
Give her a secret.
The secret is...
I love you.
Don't lie to her.
Go ahead, Dragog.
The secret is... I'm actually a bit orc and a bit of a fairy.
What?
I have the Fey Foundling feat. So I'm half orc, a quarter human, and a quarter fairy.
Gotcha.
That seems about right.
That
All right.
is
She starts to laugh.
They found me in the woods as a babe.
They found me in the woods.
Well, being my parents, those orcs. But I'm always a little bit of a fairy. Oh, me. Can you keep my secret, pretty lady?
She nods.
Thanks. Now good me up. I seem to have fallen.
And Dragog is unconscious.
Oh, wait a minute. Bleh.
Dragog wins the RP award for the night.
Alright, who's after Dragog?
I think that's me.
Alright, Cedrus.
As Slash walks away, I say, you'll probably see what he was talking about on the battlefield. And did our drinks ever come?
And then, as you mention this, the waitress tentatively comes up and puts 2 ales in front of you. Paladin smashes the ground with his maul in front of the waitress. What is this? It's ale! It's like, did I ask for this? You didn't ask for anything in particular. Do I look like a fool to you? No? What do I look like? You look scary! That's fucking right! Now get me a better drink! No, don't pick up my drink. Go get me another one. He then, when she walks away, secretly pulls out a small straw, puts it into the ale, and sticks it in between his helmet. And as you look at him, Cedric, he goes, "What? I don't feel like taking this thing off. That's incredibly tedious."
That's a good idea. I should probably look into one of those myself so I don't have to take off this mask every time I want to drink. I should probably get new pipes so that I can smoke them while wearing the pipe. While wearing the mask.
He nods
What?
and agrees. Hope you guys like the anti-paladin with the bendy straw.
That he carries around on his person.
Never know when it's time to go get some ale.
Or drink from the skulls of your enemies.
Of course.
Where can I find an enemy with no eyes? It keeps coming out of their eye sockets.
So, taking off masks so I can drink the ale. I'll put the mask in my lap.
All right. So
Suggestively.
he drinks with you. Eventually, the waitress comes back with a flagon of mead. He puts it down in front of him. The anti-paladin doesn't respond. She starts to back away slowly. And then he says, "Girl!" And she's like, "Yes?" "What the fuck is this?" She goes, "It's mead." It's like, "I said a better drink, not a shit-watered piss hole." Ah! And as she turns to run and scream away, he kind of laughs. I'ma hit that. No, I'm just kidding. No, he just kind of laughs to himself as if enjoying watching her cry in the corner. The barkeep doesn't say anything about it. Kind of turns his eye away. Apparently this guy's a regular here. Apparently he's a regular dick. So
Sounds like another fighter I know.
Don't talk about Jade while he's not here, you fuck.
I'll talk about him whenever I want to talk about him.
All right. So after Cedric is.
I ran that home.
All right, what you doing, Randomum?
Pull up next to Meridian. Ask her, make a new friend.
As she then looks at the unconscious vomiting body of Dragon. You know, I've been approached by many men in my lifetimes.
Wait, what did she do to my body?
She looked at you.
Oh, okay.
She didn't lick you.
Oh.
She looked.
And she says, "You know, I've been approached by many men in my lifetimes," which she says plurally. "But none with such a brazen and somewhat dim-witted attitude, but still well-meaning in the end. That is an interesting creature, this, I don't believe he ever told me his name."
I did say it a few times.
Well, you may have said it, but he
I'm
never.
just saying.
We wanted to actually listen to what you were saying.
She obviously didn't.
Well, she looks on the back of my underwear, she can see my name. My name is right there. Dragog S. Gutnut.
Since when do you wear underwear?
That's a good point.
It's just tattooed on your ass.
Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
Oh, what's my name? Oh, that's what it is.
Oh my god.
He doesn't actually know his birth name, that's just what was tattooed there.
Oh my god.
I can't help but feel overshadowed in this place.
She raises an inquisitive eyebrow.
Nod back to the fighter, and then just kind of shrug at everything he's got on him. You mentioned lifetimes. I suspect everyone here is more than we came in.
This place it does seem to house some powerful and influential individuals. This is true.
I can't help but notice that the blundering fool seemed chased off from both you and Animal, and just nod to the guy above them, to Tolo.
She kind of looks in that direction, but not turning her head. Ah, he's an unsavory sort.
Unfortunately, I'm told that he might have some information that, just like him though I may, he has been helpful to Cedrus and me in the past. I owe a debt, if you will, that I would like to pay.
I see.
Do you know how to make him less unsavory?
Well, not to sound rude, but you're a large, strapping lad with an enormous scythe. I don't think you need more direction than that, do you?
Randomon will grin as fairly as he can, as visible through his helm.
Witch Hunter glows. He apparently likes this lady.
Randomon will then nod, and I'll head on up here for somebody else's turn now.
Okay, next we have... Sloz Maka.
Well, I struck out the first time, so I'm going to try again.
Oh, God. That's not a lady, Dragog. Oh! That's great.
Tell me something real quick. I have poison resistance +6, so would that apply to drinks?
Wait, say again?
Does alcohol count as a poison?
Yeah.
No. Well, not in the literal sense. Well,
I mean,
no, not in the sense you're thinking of.
Okay. Dragog, old buddy, old pal, what has she done to you? I get down on my knees and start faking crying, with him held in my arms, like some Greek
There's
tragedy.
vomit bubbles coming out of his nose, man.
Dragog snores very, very loudly in response.
Dragog, in your fantasy super shumshine Wumseyshire land, dreamland, you hear Sloz going, "What have they done to you, Dragog?" But he's like a big teddy bear that's yelling in a squeaky voice.
Oh, you're an adorable one. Why don't you come here and drink fungus beer with me in Warsaw? Warsaw is also a teddy bear, but like purple.
And me.
So did I hear any of that? Or was it just mumbling?
If he wants you to hear it, you're an adorable one.
At adorable, I'm going to actually just get up, dust myself off and sit in a chair. Hi.
Hello.
So, I was expecting you to say that you liked him cold.
Wow, you don't miss a beat, do you?
She smiles at you saying that, Sloz.
So how about I just go on as if you had said that you liked him cold.
She just kind of goes along with it.
Well, have you ever tried warm before?
I've tried many things.
But have you tried having it hot?
Having what?
Milk, of course.
What do you say?
Milk, of course.
I don't drink milk.
But milk is delicious, and it's great for your bones.
I'm sure it is, but I do not partake of milk.
Well, what kind of person doesn't partake of milk? Milk is delicious.
The kind that doesn't like milk.
Well, you're crazy.
That game.
And with that, I'm going to walk over to Randall.
Okay. Before either of them approach that guy, when they were passing by me, I'd cast telepathic bond on them. So, Slaz and Aranmom and myself, unless you guys are unwilling, just let me know. We are in the telepathic bond.
Let me take a look at one thing real quick here.
Okay.
She just got called crazy by Slaz. Well, actually, I get, like, to this table, and then I realize something, and I go back to the table, and I'm like, do you know where I can find an orphanage?
Warsaw?
She
Yes.
looks at you, Slaz, and says,
Okay. I was mainly just going to cast it on you, Aranmom, when I passed by you.
Okay. That would be doable.
And that would... Yep.
"Oh, you
30
asked,
feet then.
you ask Meridian, do you know where any orphanages are?" And she responds by just kind of, "Orphans don't last long here. So there are no orphanages."
Why don't they last that long? Is it because there are doctors taking to the streets, taking them in for their experiments?
I'm not sure if it's that specific of a reason, but, well, the streets are dangerous.
I'm going to slam my hand down on the table and be like, damn, those doctors stole my idea. Thank you. And now I walk away.
So,
See you, Dragog.
Through telepathic bond, I will inform Avarian of what I have discovered about the man up above. And I believe he has the text, or knows who does, but more likely has.
I'm going to be right back.
Alright, Aranimum, you and Slaz approach Tolo. What do you do?
Expecting Phil to go. I'm still working over my
Oh, alright.
thought process here.
Cedrus. Cedrus.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm going to finish up my ale, then get out 2 pipes, one that I think will work with his helmet, and then one for myself, pack him, etc., etc. See if he wants to smoke with me.
He accepts and puffs away at it like a sir.
All right. Now, real quick. Just get out of the way. I think the DC's like a... There they are. Fortitude. Okay, pass it. So, gonna smoke on the pipe. And... Does it look like he wants to talk anymore, or...?
He's actually enjoying your company. which is odd for an anti-paladin.
It's because I'm secretly chaotic evil. I was actually thinking of taking a few levels in anti-paladin just cause.
Just cause.
But, let's see.
What? Yeah, thanks. I think I'm past the point of drunk. I think I am now in the realm of sedated.
I believe this is an accurate assessment of your situation.
Drunk implies that I am, like, aware of my surroundings. To some extent.
Even if the floor is spinning.
Yes, I'm aware there's a floor there. I'm in my own happy place right now.
With
So-
talking teddy bears.
Don't know what happened there, but my internet just shat on my chest like a dramatic hooker. So,
Incidentally, next time you
You're
dream,
welcome.
Warsworth should not be a teddy bear, he should be a sock. A giant sock with no hand inside.
I agree. That's a really deep metaphor somehow. At least Dragog is gonna think so.
he's going to think that it's
Well,
in
Tragog doesn't
jeans.
even know what a metaphor is.
This is also a good point.
Doesn't matter whether he knows what it is, his subconscious does.
Sigmund Dragog.
Sometimes a sock is just a sock.
But it usually holds so much more. That's actually appropriate
That-
conversation.
Sometimes a sock is just a sock, but that is definitely a Ranveer phallic symbol.
Probably.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jeremy.
Alright, Cedrus, let's continue.
Alright. So it appears that he likes to smoke tobacco. I'm going to pull however much I have left for the next pound of tobacco. And then
Sorry.
hand it to him. Or put it on the table. In case he wants to smoke more.
Okay.
And just smoke with him.
Did you get my question, Jeremy?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go to bed, man, you can.
All right. I just wanted to know if there's. I know this is just a role playing session, and I want to know if there's anything else important that Dragog was going to be involved in now that he's unconscious.
Well, I guess not. Not directly.
All right. Sounds good. Night, y'all.
Night.
Toodles.
No. That's kind of early, but okay.
All right. Well, this is a transition session anyway, so it's not going to be that much to it. Just good old-fashioned role play. Okay. So, Cedrus, the man accepts the tobacco, and he looks towards you, takes out the pipe, and he says, I don't say this often, normally, with the killing. My name is Axather.
Pleased to meet you, Axather. My name is Cedrus Markov.
Cedrus Markov, eh?
Yes, sir.
May we meet again, Cedrus. After this day.
Of course.
And with that, he gets up.
Okay.
Thanks you for the smoke and walks out.
All right. Anti-paladin.
Welcome back, Slaws.
All right, and after Cedrus is Eranimum.
Ramon's going to flip a KO coin. The crushed ruby one.
Okay.
Not even asking a question yet, just flipping it to him. And it says, my friend over there nods to the fighter. And down there, nodding back to Meridian. And you might tell me, where I could find those who know how to find those that don't want to be found.
Maybe I could. But if you're throwing around currency like this, then it must be something big you're after.
I believe in starting high. Waste less time.
All right. What you looking for?
Who would be the one to go to for, let's say, black market items?
Well, I've got a few black market items.
Kind that wouldn't be on your person now. Kind that you hide. Work through others to sell.
Something that we'd hide, huh? I think I know what you're looking for. Question is, why do you want it?
I always pay my debts.
All right. Well, I know where you could find such a thing. But its location's going to cost you.
And how much more for the item itself?
Oh, that's a completely separate venture. I don't know how much it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an information broker. After all.
And Geronimo will look at him expectantly.
The man kind of readjusts his clothing. Well, unfortunately, information costs more than a single coin, sir.
I told you, I paid my debts.
He looks like he doesn't understand what you mean.
I will pay you what the information is worth.
Oh, all right then. You got 3 more of those coins, you got yourself a deal.
Geronimo will hold them.
All right, he nods. All right, so this is what you want to do. All right. In a few moments, we're going to be coming across a cloud formation. This cloud formation is going to be different than that which you're used to. It's a cloud you can walk on. Go in there, there's a couple of unseemly gentlemen, and there you find what you're looking for. We should be passing over there in about 2 days' time.
Clouds can be mighty big things. I'll flip one of the coins to him. Narrow it down.
Peace, friend. For a couple coins more, I'll take you there myself. When we pass over, of course.
I'll flip him one more. You get this one in 2 days' time when you leave me there.
Sounds like a deal. Meet me here in 2 days.
Geronimo nods.
And he nods back.
What time?
Oh, I'm usually here about 8.
Geronimo nod. And head back to Meridian.
Tolo then turns and looks at you, Sloss. What are you staring at?
I don't say anything and just continue to stare. Unblinking and unmoving.
I got stuff to prepare for. I gotta deal with all these drug addicts.
I continue to stare at the wall where he has now vacated.
All right, and that's that's the transition, guys. All right.
Shame that we're in any.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
like to talk to Meridian about this cloud thing.
Oh, okay. You walk up to her and you ask her.
I'll thank her for her advice.
She nods.
And tell her essentially what I heard. And ask about this kind of cloud.
I've heard about it. It's some sort of magical construction. I've never actually been to one before. But it's not impossible. So, I don't know. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, but I guess you really don't have a choice in this matter.
I always pay my debts. Anything else you can tell me about that guy?
Nothing that you would care to know?
You gonna run or you gonna knife me?
Oh, I imagine he'll run before he knifes you. But I've seen him do business before. He holds up his end of the bargain as long as his neck is intact.
I'll also ask her about what's the dude I have to, the magic shop guy.
Oi, Toya.
What's his name?
Oh, wait,
Oi,
yeah.
Toya.
Oitoyer?
Yep.
The fuck is his deal?
Oh, you mean the guy that sells the wands?
Amongst other things.
I didn't realize you went that way.
I don't.
Oh, my mistake. She laughs again.
But I go for a cheap price.
Oh, the sacrifices the brave adventurer must make. As she makes an over-dramatic, display with her hands.
You of all should know that these bodies will rot. They do not matter.
She nods knowingly. All right.
What of Scar over there?
What of who?
Scar.
Oh,
Running towards Jordan Lemieux.
That's an interesting one. I haven't actually seen him in here. Oh, whoops, that's Tiff. I'll be right back.
Does Aronimum inform Warsaw of what he found out with the guy through the telepathic bond?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll say, I'll do some research myself. This isn't my kind of place, but I'll see what the temple knows about the clouds that we're headed towards.
Fortunately, I have fly.
How much did you have to pay him?
300 so far.
Well, you gave him, 300 so far.
Mm-hmm. Another 100 on the way.
It's costly, but nothing that we can't
All right.
get back easily.
All right. What were you asking, Avarian? Sorry about that.
I was asking about Jordan Lemieux.
Oh.
Jordan Isle.
She responds by saying, well, he's actually a new one around these parts. Other than being handsome, I can't tell you much more about him.
Not towards the other bitch. And her.
Oh, that's Elizabeth. Small-time crook. Thinks she's bigger than she is. Caught her trying to steal from the church once.
And she still walks.
Look really closely at her hair, and you'll see what I did. Remember our pallid princesses teaches excess in all things, suffering being one of them.
Geronimo will grin fairly.
Geronimo will what?
Grin fairly.
Ah, okay.
So many secrets, and without even the drinking contest.
She kind of smiles as Dragog continues to gurgle on the floor. Poor Dragog. He's so nice to everyone.
Let's go back to my ship and make quarter orders. Is
That
nice.
was ridiculous. Don't forget the pelvic thrusting.
I will try.
No, I will try to forget that. That's no way to talk to a lady. Talk in front of a lady. God. Oh, God. My head is killing me. All right, let's see. So you
I'll
guys...
ask her.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, one last thing. If she would know where we might be able to find any of the items that we were looking for that we couldn't find in the general market.
If you couldn't find them in the Bazaar of KO, just wait a few days. They'll come back around. And she says this with certainty, like she knows that the marketplace changes every day.
You're out of my nuts. My thanks. And he'll slide a Rubikeo for the temple.
A most generous offering. She slips it away into her investments. All right. So now you guys have a location. You have a time. So that means next time we're gonna do a good old fashioned dungeon crawl.
Cool.
Sounds exciting to me.
Don't slip away just yet, Jeremy.
Yeah, I actually would like to ask about something.
All right, go ahead.
Coming back from the bar to the airship,
Mm-hmm.
I want to stop by an apothecary and buy soil.
The alchemist.
Alright, I want to buy soil for, that would be, well, good for any kind of personal stuff, but mostly right now, mushrooms.
Well, Julian Giselle has a discreet business, and he will sell you these things.
You know what the best thing for mushrooms generally is?
True, but I don't really have one of those, and I don't think we want to have it on our airship.
All right, so he sells it to you for 75 gold pieces, Shane.
All right.
I was going to say night soil, but okay.
What? I was thinking corpses.
No, night soil. Shit.
Anyways.
Oh, poop.
Well, I still don't think we really want that on the ship.
Phil,
Yeah,
why
that's
is your
true, man.
Skype picture a turtle with a briefcase on top of it?
Because Phil was
Because
retarded.
it can be.
Okay.
Since we're gonna have 2 days, does anyone have any magic items they want me to try to identify? To add to the list of more magic items that we're still waiting on?
Oh, I've got a Chronic's Crown.
Yeah, I'll do a Chronic's Crown as well.
I also do want to actually see if he's got any good plants that I might be able to use for any poisons.
Oh, you're asking him if he has any,
Well, I'm going to...
formulas?
No, I want to look for actual plants so that I can grow and supply my my own poisons.
Oh, well, he doesn't sell, the seeds or anything. Because obviously that would, put him out of business. Know what I mean?
Yeah, well, are there any plants here that I could potentially try?
He offers to sell you a map of some of the known herb locations in
I'll get that. Yeah,
Cotton.
I'll take
Right,
that.
he sells you that. He sells you that for a lot, though. It
Okay,
costs 400 gold pieces.
I'm gonna buy that. Yeah.
All right. Basically, what this means is, Shane, now that you possess this map, when you search an area for useful herbs, you get to add a +10 to your survival check.
All right.
So, Jeremy,
Right.
before you run off, can I get some of the items that I'm able to? I sent
All right.
you
You can get a 53, right?
Yep.
a 53.
All right.
And the items, gave you a list and a private message.
Spell Cage, Matanus the Blessed Hauberk, Bastion, Tactical Retreat, Sign, Spear. Well, not the monk gloves because you sold
Yeah,
them.
we already sold those. This was from a while back when I made it.
53? Can you get a couple more points anywhere? Or is that your maximum?
That's the max that I can do at the moment.
Warser, were you able to find the scroll of Fox's Cunning?
Yeah, do you
Yes,
have
I
a
was
charm
actually, but
So
I
that'd make it
already
55.
have Fox's Cunning on me. I've been using that
Oh, Phil's.
for the yeah.
Right.
Because-
What about, do you have a morale bonus at all?
I have to go back through all my bonuses. I don't think I have a morale bonus though. I know I have insight.
What if we have our Bard help you? The
Bard?
The dwarf Bard.
Oh, the dwarf Bard. Can he assist with this?
Only player characters can do this stuff.
But it's can you not give him spells or bardic songs?
I mean, if you find him, I mean, I guess you can.
Well, technically, I did all this on the ship at the beginning of each day for the past 7 days.
All right. Well, even if you got another +2, which is most that you'd be able to get from him,
Yep.
The other one you're going to be able to get is Bastion, and you can't, even though you hit the DC, you have to have the other pieces of Bastion, the full set, before you can know its story.
That's fine.
And the only other one...
Actually, Jeremy, he can actually get up to 4.
Moment of Greatness?
Yep.
Oh. So,
Well,
57?
All right,
Okay.
with 57, that means you can get...
And he can't 8 other.
It's not. I'm getting 8 other from Phil from his thing and all that. And
8 other stat.
yeah, but I don't think they have to be bards. I remember asking.
That's why
Jeremy
I'm asking about if the dwarf can 8 other.
Ah, well.
And Jeremy said that. No.
+6.
And Jeremy had said no to that.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that Jeremy didn't think that we were asking if the dwarf can actually do the check for us,
No.
as opposed to 8 othering.
Okay, you can get up to a 57, which can give you Bastion, but you need the
Other pieces.
the other pieces.
So I don't get Bastion.
And tactical retreat, although it does not gain any strength. It stays the same, but you do unlock its story.
That's cool.
Which I'll type out to you later.
That's fine.
I gotta go find the notebook. And can you get 1 more point? Like anywhere?
I've reached everything.
He's at 57 right now?
Yeah. Got insight bonuses, morale bonuses, circumstance bonus,
Do you have a competence bonus?
I believe I have a +1 competence bonus from guidance. I believe that's a competence bonus.
I am checking real quick here, Jeremy.
Yeah, +8 insight bonus. Foresight
Phil?
is a
Yeah.
bonus.
You want to take care of ER's question while I'm taking care of Warsaw in the stream?
Oh.
See, guidance is... Yeah, guidance is the +1 competence bonus.
What's your luck bonus right now?
Sorry, what?
You have a luck bonus?
I do. I have +2 luck bonus from Foretell.
And Jeremy, what kind of check is this exactly?
This is
It's a knowledge history.
It's a skill check. It's a skill check.
So it's knowledge history?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I have a circumstance bonus. I'm looking. Yeah, I think circumstances is one of the few that I don't actually have any. And, but basically a 57 won't do anything else, not even a chronic's crown or pain.
No.
Actually, let's see. What's your competence bonus right now? Any?
Competence bonus would be wait, what?
Competence.
Competence. It's +1 from guidance.
What's the dwarf's caster level?
Dwarf's caster level, I don't know.
I'm asking Jeremy. Is it 10 or higher?
It's like 6, I think. I don't know. I have to go look at his character sheet or his info.
And do we have any way to give him a +1 or +4 caster level? I'm doubting it.
Not a +4.
No.
There's timely inspiration.
What's your morale bonus?
Maybe I can pray in the temple of Thieves and get a bonus. I don't know.
Do you have a morale bonus?
That wouldn't help when we were on the ship.
Yeah.
He's giving a morale bonus from Bardic songs.
Well,
actually,
what about...
Bardic song isn't morale.
It is for the skill check.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, what about Moment of Greatness?
We already factored that in. We doubled it.
Okay.
That's how I'm at 57 right now.
Well, what about 2 Moments of Greatness?
No. Even though rules is written, no. No. No, go fuck yourself. Double no.
Let's look through my spells.
So, yeah, he's...
Really?
You said he's 6th level, Jeremy?
Yeah.
So he has competence. Ooh. Okay, my bad. Inspired competence is actually competence bonus, not a morale. The only morale is the +1. I guess we're up to 55. Unless he's 7th level, in which case it's +3.
He's level 6.
Okay. Still taking a look here.
Yeah. I don't think we can get it to there at this point. When I level up, I'll get 4 more points.
Oh wait, I can give you. What's your morale bonus?
He doesn't have one.
I can give you a +2 by giving you heroism.
That would be excellent, and
then we can, moment of greatness.
Moment of greatness.
And what was your circumstance bonus beforehand?
It was. I don't know if I have a circumstance bonus.
Line everything up in a spreadsheet.
All right, hang on. I had it all worked out, but it's been like 5 weeks.
All right, tell you what. Let's just make this easier, all right?
Okay.
Can you get to 58?
Okay.
I think we can.
Okay.
I think we can, yeah.
Write out exactly how you get to 58. Type it up. And then if you can't get to 58, then that's enough for Ochronic's crown. All right? I will then type out, I'll just check the message boards, and I'll type out what Ochronic Crown story and also Tactical Retreat story, and then bam, I'll have that all for you guys before next week, and the next week we'll do a dungeon crawl, okay? And hopefully next time I won't have a headache that's going to kick the shit out of me.
That's cool. You're man of your word, Jeremy. I trust you on this.
All right. Good game, guys. See you guys next week. Have a good one. Oh, man.
Is the stream now?
Yep. I'm now.
Okay.